Hi everybody, my name is Tiffany. In this video, I am sharing this part of my journey that I haven't really made public before because I was shy and I would only do this in my private one-on-one sessions or in my private time. And so in the past few months or so, I've been working with a group of inner earth beings. Some of you guys know them as the Anshas. And when I work with them, there's usually two or three of them. They seem to work as a team, as a collective consciousness. And the stars of Saturn is the feminine guide, and the sons of Saturn is the masculine guide. So I usually see the two of them. Sometimes when I'm channeling the female, she's more light. She's really happy. She's very joyous. And when I'm channeling the male, the masculine energy, he's usually a little bit more serious than the female, and he's more how do I say, like analytical and really to the point, really straightforward. Like his energy is more grounded per se. They are both beautiful energies to work with, and the other teammates that are also working with them, beautiful beings. The moment that you connect with these group of beings, your heart open, you start to feel your spiritual channels opening up everywhere, and you gain this burst of energy from channeling with them. I find that they are very similar to the Palladians and the Octurians that I work with. There is small subtleties when you start to really understand your channeling skills, and you can start picking up that energy differently. But the sensations and the wisdom that I get is very similar, is these messages of love, of light. And I've been a little bit shy, but I should have probably released those recordings by now. I've been really busy and not been able to release those messages. And some of the messages that come through are pretty amazing. They talked about the galactic history of the solar system. They talked about the planet Saturn. They talked about Mars and the moon and the inner earth. And they talked about the ascension that we are going through right now, the solar flash that is supposedly happening soon. All right, the dates keep changing. We don't really know exactly when, but they also talk a lot about spiritual healing as well, spiritual teachings and wisdom. And that's what I do in this channel. I like to talk about healing and spirituality and wisdom teaching. So I find that they came into my life to help me become a better teacher and a better healer and channeler. And so through working with them, they usually show up with white robe and with these really whitish hair. They have really big eyes. Their nose a little bit pointier, smaller. I have Asian nose, so and they have like a generally smaller mouth and more prominent cheekbones. These guys have been an absolute delight to work with, and maybe for the future videos I will bring more of their messages in. Today, I just want to do a quick introduction to bring them forth. As a group, I usually call them the Sons of Saturn. Given the female is the stars of Saturn, but as a group, that's what I call them. And let me bring them through and see if they have any messages for you guys today. So let me just prepare. This is a pretty spontaneous video, so all right. Star Child of Light, we bring you greeting from the inner earth. It is delightful to connect with you today under these stars and these circumstances, and along with the conduit's courage to come out and to connect with you all. My name is Mahareya, and I am from the inner earth. I connect to the conduit to bring forth spiritual knowledge, wisdom, and suggestions that may help you or anyone that is listening to the messages along with their spiritual journey. The messages that we bring forth is communicated through the permission of your higher self and through the guidance of your other spirit guides. We are very compassionate beings who are lovingly working with the conduit to improve her spiritual channels and to help her become a spiritual teacher as a result. It is an ever expanding journey, ever growing journey. No one day has been the same. And just like that, we've been helping her students and clients along with their journey as well. It is our absolute delight to be part of this journey in this way as a channel, as a conduit, and to help you all along your journey. We do know that the human ascension journey can be quite difficult at times, and it is because of that that we feel compassionate to reach out and to help those that have given us permission to connect with you. To connect with you, we will need permission from your higher self. And so what is needed in this protocol, if you wish to connect with us, to learn about us, and to work with us to bring forth this galactic journey and information onto Earth at this time, is to speak directly to your higher self and ask for permission. Declare to your higher self why you wish to connect with our group or perhaps other groups that you wish to work with, and allowing there is an energy exchange happening at the same time. And what we mean by that is to offer why. What is the purpose? Is it to help humanity? Is it to help your own growth? Is it to share spiritual wisdom and knowledge to others? Speak to your higher self and allow your higher self to arrange these meetings for you. Every one of you is capable of channeling and connecting with us and other galactic beings and beyond. We are beings of love and light and being of service to others to help others rise and help us understand different perspectives of the human consciousness as well. It's been a pleasure connecting with you all today. We thank you for listening to this energetic transmission. May you be well, and love and light to your heart. Ooh, wow, that was 5 minutes? Oh my goodness, 4 minutes. Wow, that didn't feel like it at all. So that's a sample of what it's like to channel with other density beings who are service to others, who are here to be guides and to help us along our journey. And like I said, I mentioned so many times in my other videos, channeling is a skill that anyone can learn. You are empowered, you are your own healer and your teacher. But sometimes, it's good to have etheric guides. It's good to have non-physical guides to provide more protection, provide more wisdom and knowledge. And ever since becoming a channel and opening up to my Akash and working closer to my higher self and my guides, I have accelerated my healing abilities, my channeling abilities. No one healing session since I started my career has been the same. It's always different. And sometimes the messages that come through is just mind-blowing. And I'm just like, can I even share this to YouTube? So I'm getting the message that, yes, it's time. I've reached the point where I just don't care anymore. I'm just going to come out of my spiritual closet and be a servant of light and share whatever I can, right? Instead of hoarding it to myself or my clients, let's share it with the world to help others at the same time. So let me know if you felt anything during that channeling, or have you connected with any inner earth beings before, and what has been your experience with them. Every time I work with them, it kind of come in waves. So sometimes I work with the Pleiadians more, sometimes the Octurians, sometimes the Syrians, and then other times the inner earth beings, sometimes the dragons, and so many different guides. And depending on where I am on my journey, I'll invoke like different energies. Like if I'm feeling tired or I'm feeling vulnerable, or I need to have more spiritual protection from like entities or something like that, because I work a lot with shadows and people who are struggling. So I also need to have my own protection as well. So in another video, I'll share more. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and this is a last minute spontaneous video. I didn't even know I was going to share all that, let alone channel public. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Tiffany Tin. I'm an international spiritual healer, mystic teacher, and celestial channel. Ciao!